Hello everybody, in this video we're going to go the landmark where you get to recruit a companion druid, Halsin, in Baldur's Gate 3. So basically you start in the goblins camp, and basically you need to get to the sanctum, which is a big door, leads from the camp to an underground area, this area. Now in the shattered sanctum, we need to go from the entrance, as you can see this is the entrance, and go again top and then right and then go straight until we reach this place. This is where the druid is. Once you are there, you're going to see him inside the cage, and you can actually interact with it through the cage, but basically we need to release him and choose the option to attack the enemies, and of course do not attack the bear, because again the bear is basically Halsin, and we need him, of course, eventually to be a companion. Now, different ways to do this. You can actually talk with Birka and convince her to actually open the cage. So this is kind of an easy way. And basically, once you release him, you have different options to choose either to attack. And then you instruct Halsin to actually attack them, and it will join you as a temporary companion. You can actually see him near my main character, a small avatar there. So basically he's going to fight with us. You can tell him, by the way, to there are 2 more leaders we need to eliminate. And basically you can tell him to stay here or come with you. The thing is that if he comes with you, it's going to trigger lots of fights, whether if you just want to eliminate the leaders. If you be sneaky, you might be eliminate them in certain areas, which can be easier at certain point. But I personally decided to go with him because I was excited to play with him here. But again, you're not recruiting him at this point. He's just joining you in the battle. So again, the game will ask you, whether you want him to come with you or not. So again, eliminate the 2 leaders in the area. I just basically wiped everything. Again, from what I remember, there are 3 leaders that you need to eliminate. And basically, once you eliminate them, basically you're going to release him. He's going to be released automatically from your party, as you're going to see here. You have some interaction with him.
The leader's dead. Praise Sylvanus. No, that's not right. Praise you, my friend. The Grove owes you a debt beyond measure. Killing's never my first choice.
So basically I said here, I need your help. Basically he owns me. I released him after all.
I can see to some matters there, and we can discuss what comes next amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
And then he's going to leave the party, and of course we're going to see him in the camp. Then do a long rest and go to the camp and interact with him. Now you're going to get lots of interaction. Basically it tells you that you need to get to Moonrise.
I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complex. The journey specifically,
So basically at this point we need to get to Moonrise Tower. There are different ways to do this, but basically you need to progress through the story. Now I got until Gauntlet of Shah, and then I interacted with the druid again in the camp.
The shadow curses, but with the Oak Father's. This land, but since the curse was unleashed, I have not felt his presence. He is its prisoner, I fear. Then...
And basically it tells you that he wants to break the curse. And for this one we need to look for clues as to Thaniel's whereabouts. Now the location of the person we need to go next is in the last inn. You're actually going to hear voices, or somebody is, making voices, even if you're on the 2nd floor, but basically we need to go to the 1st floor. There you're going to find a person on the bed, lying on the bed. After you interacted with him, of course, there are different dialogue options. You need to go back and talk to Halsin again in the camp.
Or of a boy with the forest in his eyes. Find me at once. He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something. Not on our side.
Then you go back to the last inn again, but he's going to be there once you interact with the person lying on the bed. You're going to see Halsin next to it. Now the goal is to wake him up. In order to wake him up, we need a certain instrument. I'm going to show you now where you can actually get this instrument. Now this item, this lute we need from the House of Healing. It's the same area where the patient is, just southwest of it. And basically this is the item that you need to get. There's a boss in the middle there that you need to eliminate or pickpocket, just, but basically once you eliminate this mini boss in the middle, you're gonna loot him and you're gonna find that he has this instrument, and this is the one that we actually need. Let me show you on the map where it is, where this enemy is that you need to eliminate. So at the north is the inn, and this is the area where you need to go to get the loot. Then you're gonna go back to the last inn and you're gonna play this instrument, and it's gonna wake up this dude. And again, after dialogue and talking and different options, eventually Halsin will move out of the house to a nearby area which you need to follow. I recommend at this point, just make sure you do a long rest, because it's going to be a fight with many enemies. Probably the most enemies you're going to fight in the entire game. At least that's how it was for me. He's going to open a portal, ask you to wait. There are a few turns that you need to withhold the fight, so enemies will try to destroy the portal. You need to destroy them, so they won't destroy the portal. So make sure if you have a wizard to bring some AoE spells, so to make it easier for you. It's not a big deal, but again, just AoE is very, very good here. And make sure you stay at the top, and you can even send one character just to get the aggro below and deal damage. And make sure just you bring AoE and do a long rest. After that, those turns, Halsin will get out and with a boy. And basically at this point, he needs to do more things and continue with this quest. But basically, once this part finishes and you go back to the camp, you'll be able to recruit him. Just make sure that you have enough space. Of course, you release somebody and just go to him, ask him to join. We'll join you. Don't worry about upgrades. You'll be able to upgrade him all the levels up to your level, more or less. And basically, I was able to do this even before finishing the boss in the Moonlight Towers, and I was able to recruit him. Yeah, so these are the highlights, how to do this. Again, if you want really in-depth guide from really start to finish, there are good text guide probably out there already that explain things. These are kind of the highlights, how it was for me. Again, it's not a big deal. You just need to pay attention and follow this quest, and you'll be able to recruit him in no time. And this is it. I hope you enjoyed this one and find some of the things here helpful. If not, if you're part of it, you already finished part of it, and you're stuck, maybe it will help you as well. And again, thanks for watching. If you found this one useful, give it a like. If not, give it a dislike. Thank you. I see you on the next guide. Cheers.